Hello, my name is Martin. You may not know me. 52 years old, 17 years served for retirement. Started the 6 undercover Billionaire study group. COVID hit. Who's had their retirement knocked down $2,000 to $3,000? How many of you are dentists? Couldn't even get your offices open. How many of you are chiropractors? Couldn't get your doctor offices open last year. How much money did that cost you? Did that cost your entire practice? See, that's why I started the 6 undercover Billionaire study group, because what it did was it forced me to find, hey, what are the ways that these millionaires are using to build their businesses? 90 days to build $1 million business. Let's take the skills I learned from Undercover Billionaire. You have Elaine, Grant Cardone, Monique, Glenn Stearns. Hey, what are they learning that we can take for 90 days and build a business? So I built the program around that because I realized companies are going to need help getting back into. I'm in California, still opening up. Some areas are stayed open, some areas are closed. When you don't make that sale, that costs you money. That's why you always hear, as part of the Undercover Billionaire program and the Billionaire study program, we have a $6, $60, $600, $6,000 programs. Part of that, we're just going in debt with Grant Cardone's Closer Survival Guide, because this guide is not just to help you make money, it's to help you get people to give you decisions, get the best answers possible. You need to get people to tell you what's going on inside their head. You got to dig in there, almost as, was it SUV, CSI or something? You have to be a detective. When they say they want to think about it, or they want you to think about it, that's great. You should think about it. Do it anyway. You almost have to become a hypnotist, man. You know you need this. Buy it from me. You need this. Buy it from me. Because if not, they're going to buy it from someone else, man. We have the worst economy in history, and we have more luxury cars on the road than I've seen during the great, when everything was booming, man. Got people in the inner city driving Mercedes, Audis. What does that tell you? That tells you there's inflation in the market. That tells you the car company said, hey, we'd rather have a whole bunch of extra money come into our business. We'll do a free repos. Take that cash, put it in something that's going to generate us assets. So that's why they're just saying, dump the cars, bring all that cash in, turn around. Let's put it into an asset that gives us more return on our money than the 0.5% you would get having it in the bank. That's why eventually you're going to see apartment rents skyrocket. That's going to come next. Eventually all this stuff with the moratorium, with evictions and stuff is going to pass. Rents, especially for multi-units, $100, $200, $300 units, that's going to expand. People are going to say, oh, I'll buy a rental house. Then the people aren't going to pay the rent for that. So some of you have these duplexes, triplexes, 10 unit things. Cops ain't going to come to no 10 unit place, man. Only person who's going to be visiting you is code enforcement. Unless you can get a unit where you're generating an extra $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a month, don't even do it. If you're just barely breaking even and you're managing the property yourself, like, this is just to your renters who are going to hear me call on tonight. Hello, my name is Martin. Call us to see if you still have that existing blah, blah, blah. Oh, no, I'm renting. Oh, great. Are you going to manage it yourself or get a property manager? Oh, well, are you ready to handle? Are you prepared to go 3 to 4 months without getting the rent paid? Because you can't evict the person due to the COVID and all the eviction laws in place. Hey, why don't we just get the house closed? Let's just do what you want to do, man. I know you thought the house was worth more than you thought, but hey, your house is 40 years old. IRS depreciates the house after 40 years. You take the money. You're making a little bit of money. No, you're not going to pay $500,000 as the new house is across the street. That's where you got to just pound people. Pound. They're going to be bam, 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 bam. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stay in my house. Why? It's done. You're broke, man. You're broke. You got to pay taxes. You're hoping the government keeps passing these eviction laws. Oh, why don't you just tack on the loan to the end of my loan? Well, that's like saying, hey, I'm in jail, man. Hey, I'm going to get out at a certain time. Hey, why don't you throw another 5 or 6 months on for the brother? I like the food here. Come on, man. That's what I'm saying. Learn how to close. Dentists. I taught you dentists how to make $108,000. I taught washer and dryer people how to get an extra $500 to $600 in sales. I've helped people who retail. I worked in retail, Macy's, making that $2,000 to $3,000 order. Yeah, I guess it is a lot expensive. No? Do it anyway. Do it anyway. Oh, okay. You just got to be strong, man. All of these people, come on, man. These people don't know. Half of them been on unemployment, probably still getting unemployment. Break them. Have them spend their stimulus money on you. Don't let them spend that money on shit. That's why I say, buy the Closer Survival Guide. Then apartment complexes. You have a great apartment complex, and they're like, I want to think about it. What do you want to think about? You want to live in San Bernardino with the crackheads and the homeless? Or do you want to live in this nice unit with the pool? We're probably never going to go to the damn thing. But at least you don't have to worry about getting knocked upside the head at night, or unless you go, or unless you want to drug dealers, prostitutes, unless you're into that type of stuff, then maybe you need to move back to San Bernardino or wherever. Was it Hemet, the trashy area? So do not let people bullshit you, man. That's why I say clothes. Take the hit to the face. You really want to do that? You really want to rent your 1-unit house to a psychopath who's not going to pay the rent? Your taxes are going to go up. People are going to be like, oh, I can handle it. You ain't even fucking working. How the hell? You can't even get any money coming in. How you going to handle that? Sell the house. Give yourself some flexibility. I've been there. I had houses. I had investments. Just get rid of it, man. Get rid of it. I'm telling you guys now. That's why you need to know how to sell, man. From the washer and dryer to the clothes, the person getting the teeth. You need to just close these people, man. If not, they're going to fuck the money up. I like to vape. Get a fucking dog. Dog has an injury. Now it's paying $600, $700, $800 a month for dogs. And they ain't got enough money to feed themselves. That's why it's my fault. I apologize as an engineer for not realizing the true power of sales. So let me give you a quick close of the day to help you guys. Dentists, doctors, chiropractors, washer and dryer people, apartment property manager. If you have a great property and you can get that person to pay 3 to 4 months in advance, you know what? I'll rent it for this amount, but if you can pay me 3 to 4 months in advance, I'll reduce it by $50 each month you pay me in advance. Get that money, man, because you know some of these people ain't gonna pay, man. I've been there, trust me. Some of these, they don't pay, man. They think they're fucking living for free. They think this is a socialist country or something, man. They act like I'm fucking Uncle Biden or Uncle Biden or Uncle Obama. So let's find out a great close after all I talked to you guys about today. Let's use this. How about this one? Second basement. It's agreement close. Here's one for you. How about the selection alternative close for you who are in a dentist office, want a person to do a crown, want a person to do a filling, a gum decision, gum hydration or something, or you're selling a washer and dryer and you're trying to alternate between an energy efficient washer and dryer, or the washer and dryer where they can use their Wi-Fi and connect. Say, hey sir, selection alternative, page 184. If the payments are too high, I suggest we go back and consider the right model right below this. So this is once we showed them the expensive model. Man, that's really expensive. Great. Let me show you a difference. Let me show you how this one. This one's a couple of few $100 more expensive, but let me show you what the difference is. Oh man, that's still too much for what I said. And then, okay, based on what you're saying, let me show you this particular model. It's right below this one. It has this fits, this, and this, but it also fits into this. So they say that's too expensive. Always, as Grant says, go to the higher one first. Let's go blah, 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 blah. I really just don't know. Let them say no, then say, okay, then basically below that, below this one, I have this one. This is my bottom. This is the bottom one. You can check in with the phone. You can look at the camera. You may not be able to actually program the washing sequence unless you add this particular chip, but everything else is set to go. And they're like, oh, no, give me this and that. I can give, this is like based on the price. This is how we can do it with the Wi-Fi. And then in the future, like if you want to upgrade it or that feature becomes standard, we can give it to you. Let me have your signature here, here, and here. Like I say, you don't know me. I'm Martin, 25 years, 25 years in sales. Costco, Macy's, sold door to door, sold Springs door to door. raise money for Special Olympics. So I've been in all different facets of sales. Macy's, Golden Tiger Martial Arts, sold guns for antique companies, did big running events. So I've been exposed to a variety of sales. So most important thing I found was this Global Survival book. You can buy it from me. I'm selling them. My boss needs me to get new viewers and sell 50 books this month. This book has everything you need. Gives you some tips on why people don't close. Closes like the one I said, hey, if the price on these different models are showing you are too expensive, let's go to one that's right below it. It may not be as energy efficient, and you may not bring in the solar, but we can give you all the features that you're looking for. I need your signature here, here, and here. So go take a look at that. And I'm looking for 5,000 viewers, sell 50 of these books. And if you're a dentist, like I told you, go watch my video where I showed you how you could make $108,000 by asking 10 people to do a $3,000 procedure that you know needs to be done. If you're a dentist, you sell. Don't let your don't let your office manager sell. If you're going to do the damn work, you sell, man. Get out there, get your ass kicked. That's dentist. Hey. Here, so-and-so said you didn't want to do the procedure. It's to find out, is it something that I missed or blah, blah, blah. So go look at that. My name's Mark Morris. Live in California. Send me $1,000 to P.O. Box 540, San Bernardino, California, 92402. Look at that close. That close one more time. That close was the agreement. It was the selection alternative close from Grant Cardone Survival Guide. I'm selling it for $50. My email will be in this link. Take a look at it. Let's see what we can do for you.